I never believed the stories about the abandoned mall being haunted, chalking up the flickering lights to decades-old wiring, until the night my doppelganger showed up on the security cameras. It was a typical graveyard shift. The silence of the empty corridors was only broken by the occasional hum of the fluorescents. My routine had always been simple: patrol the halls, check the monitors, and count down the hours till dawn. But at 3:15 a.m., the witching hour, something caught my eye on the screen: a figure, dressed just like me, walking slowly past the old food court. The figure moved with an eerie grace, as if gliding over the dusty tiles. I hesitated, but curiosity overpowered fear. I grabbed my flashlight and headed towards the food court, the air thick with an inexplicable chill. As I walked, the lights above me flickered more violently, casting sinister shadows that danced along the walls. When I reached my destination, I found nothing but silence and a faint echo of my own footsteps. But as I turned to leave, the security monitor crackled to life on my handheld device, showing the figure once more, standing right behind where I had just been. Heart pounding, I spun around, but the space was empty. Panic set in as I wondered if I was losing my mind. I knew I had to get to the bottom of this, so I replayed the footage, zooming in on the doppelganger's face. A cold wave of dread washed over me as I realized it was not just any doppelganger, it was an exact replica, down to the scar above my left eyebrow, acquired in a childhood accident. This was no coincidence, it was a twisted reflection of myself, existing independently within the mall's confines. Desperate for answers, I continued my patrols night after night, each time seeing a doppelganger appear on the screens, taunting me with its presence. The final straw came when I found a note in my own handwriting, left on the security desk: "You belong here now." My blood ran cold as I understood that this was not merely a haunting but a trap, a malevolent force intent on replacing me. I was no longer just a night guard, I was the prey in a game where my only opponent was myself. As the mall's doors creaked shut behind me, I realized escape might not be an option, and the flickering lights were the least of my worries.